All right, I'm unexpectedly back. We've got the third walk-in defendant of the day. People that didn't show up when they were supposed to. And as a rule, we make time to see them when that happens. Somebody asked me, are you going to take the day off your jury trial cancel? Answer is no. We stick around for stuff like this. Also had 3-person protection order requests, several walk-in defendants who are here when they're not supposed to be. And we just try to make it work. So we're going to go live here. We had one a little earlier. Because this wasn't scheduled, none of the stuff is in my queue. I didn't have the files. Prosecutor's not notified. Public defender's not here. So we just kind of start from scratch. All right.
Before we dive in, just a quick note. This commentary is created for educational purposes, designed to help those who may be confused or curious about courtroom processes. If you don't find it helpful, feel free to skip ahead. But for those who want a deeper understanding, stay tuned. It's about to get intense. Today's case starts with an unusual courtroom situation. A defendant who completely missed his scheduled sentencing and unexpectedly walks back into court days later. The judge, the attorneys, court staff, and prosecutor had all been waiting for him, making this much more than a simple scheduling mistake. The big question now is whether the judge believes this was an honest misunderstanding or a sign of disrespect toward the court. Pay close attention, because every explanation from this point forward could influence what happens next.
This is in the matter of People versus Davion Coates. That's you, sir?
Yes, sir.
Here with your lawyer, Mr. Luke Knopfsinger. This matter was set for sentencing on Monday, I believe the day was. I was here, your lawyer was here, the prosecutor was here, the bailiff was here, the public defender was here, and you weren't. I think I I don't know if I tried to call your number. I had given you a handwritten notice from me to you with the June 22nd at 10:30.
Yes, ma'am. Sir. I was at the courthouse in Three Rivers at the time. I went there at 8 and I asked them, is this everything? And they told me, yeah, but I thought I was supposed to be here on the 26th, which is this Friday. So it's my mistake, honestly. I'm sorry. Well, I should have reread the paper.
So did you have court in Three Rivers?
For my court fees, I had to go to court Monday.
Oh, for circuit court?
I believe so.
Yeah, I believe it was a show cause.
It's an insult to me. And as I said, it's a nuisance. We're all here cooling our heels, waiting for you to show up. This is a case of some import. You were charged with resisting and obstructing a police officer. It was reduced to an attempted resisting and obstructing a police officer. I told you I'd watch the videos of the incident. I had a little trouble getting them, but I got them. And I watched them, and it was troubling to me. So I had prepared to do the sentence, prepared to hear from you, prepared to hear from the prosecutor. So apparently you were in another courthouse. And I'm not going to do it now. The prosecutor's not here. One option is just lock you up, cancel your bond. You're not presumed to be innocent. You've entered a plea of guilty, and hold on to you until such time as I can do the sentence. So if I'm going to go on.
This is one of those moments that reminds everyone how seriously courts treat missed hearings, especially after a guilty plea has already been entered. The judge is making it clear that the defendant is no longer presumed innocent and that failing to appear can have immediate consequences, including losing bond and sitting in jail while waiting for sentencing. But notice something important. Instead of immediately ordering jail, the judge pauses to hear the defense attorney's explanation. That's a key part of the legal process, balancing accountability with fairness. What do you think? Was this simply an honest mix-up between two courthouses? Or should the defendant have faced tougher consequences for not showing up?
Vacation at some point in July, and you'd be sitting there till about the 1st of August.
Judge, a couple things, if I
Yes.
may. Mr. Coates called me this morning and said, I missed my hearing on Monday, and I see I may have a warrant. We then got here as soon as we could. I think it was an oversight on his part. It was a surprise he didn't appear on Monday. We had contact the week before, and he found out that he missed the hearing, and he contacted me immediately. A friend had watched apparently the YouTube stream and said, "Hey, Davion, you missed your hearing." So he took action.
Well, we joked about, I do appreciate it. I say, if anybody's watching this, they know Davion Coate, tell them to go get in here. And very often that happens. A relative or somebody will call and say, hey man, you missed a court date. But I gave you that thing. I said, put it on your refrigerator. You also have some unpaid fines. In a previous traffic case. I gave you, I guess, until the 30th of June to pay that, and it's not June 30th yet. So now, as I said, I don't really want to leave you in jail till August. Defendant was in court in Three Rivers. Now I got to figure out where to put it. As I indicated, there's a video of this, and the video is troubling to me. We've had several of these lately. Luke, do you know? Let's see here. Boy, there's not a good date in here. Are you available on Wednesday, July 29th at 10?
Yeah. You talking to me, sir?
Your attorney.
I'm sorry, I apologize.
That's all right. Well, are you? Do you have a doctor's appointment or something on that
No,
day?
sir, I'm available.
Judge, I was joking about no day off. I'm taking that day off.
All right. Well, no one ever gets a day off. There's how about Monday, July 27th, 10:30.
Yes.
All right. I'm going to ask the bailiff to take you out to get a formal notice. I gave you a handwritten notice in my scrawly handwriting, and that apparently wasn't good enough. You have strong feelings about this, and the prosecutor may have feelings about this as well. You could go to jail for up to a year for this. It's a felony reduced to a misdemeanor. You've got unpaid fines and some traffic matters. I want you to treat this with more urgency than sorry, I forgot to show up. That was Monday. It's now Wednesday. You never bothered to call your lawyer till somebody called you, and I give Luke a A+. He dropped what he was doing and came over here to represent your interests. So it's a damn nuisance when you don't show up when you're supposed to, for the bailiff, for me, for the clerks, for the public defender, for the prosecutor.
I apologize, Judge.
All right, we'll address it further on Monday, July 27th. I'm going to give you a formal notice. I want you to pay on that other thing before I see you next time.
Yes, sir.
This hearing ends without a final sentence, but the judge sends an unmistakable message. Showing up to court is not optional, and taking court orders seriously can make a significant difference in how a judge views your credibility. Rather than immediately revoking the defendant's freedom, the court chose to give one more opportunity while issuing a formal notice and stressing the importance of resolving unpaid obligations before the next hearing. The real sentencing and the consequences of this missed appearance will come later. If you found this case as shocking as we did, make sure to hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping courtroom breakdowns.
Luke, could you stay here with me for a minute? I'm going to ask for an assist.
Yes.
We have a walk-in on a felony warrant, and I don't know a thing about